Hello and welcome to Outlast. Today I'm re-recording what I recorded last week because I didn't feel like I performed well on the last one when I was editing the last part of the video. That's when I was like, no, I can't upload this because it seemed like I got quiet. If I didn't like it, I knew you guys weren't gonna like it. But I'm not gonna do a long intro. We're just gonna hop into this. It's been years for me. We're gonna start off with normal just because of how long it's been. There is a viewer discretion that I'm gonna go ahead and point out, especially now. Outlast contains intense violent score, graphic sexual content, and strong language, but please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth, always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare to investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. Meaning, you cannot fight. Your only choice is to run or hide, or you can die.
Department of Agriculture Commissioner Salazar said changing weather patterns were to blame for livestock behavior. He encouraged ranchers and breeders to attend this weekend seminar on Beulah Avenue in Pueblo. And if you're out late tonight, you may see some low-flying helicopters near Silverthorne and Leadville. Seems the Arrabado Park Services will be spraying for an infestation of Bog's elderbugs.
You know, for an older game, this game still does not look all that bad. I just have to wait for him to get out of the car, pick up the document, the first one. You don't know me. I have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously, those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Now, if I remember right of this game, they were doing some pretty messed up experiments on the patients here. If I also remember right, there was also a supernatural entity that was hidden below the facility itself. It is deeper underground, if I remember right. Alright, can we go? There's nothing important in there, so we don't need to. Remember, sprint is the same button as Skyrim. And recorded. I started feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of charitable organization. Telephone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the Yeah, you say that and then you're probably going to regret your decisions. Oh, look. Hey. Hey. Oh. Oh, those curtains look disgusting. What is that? It looks like stains. Not gonna lie. Probably. Alright, we just have to get on up here. Gonna get on up there. And then Miles is gonna even regret coming in here. There ain't nothing important in here. I'm gonna try to save my batteries as much as I can unless I really need it. That's the TV coming on. There's better in here. There's a document in here. Hey, thank you. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed arrhythmic REM or NREM cycle. Laughter in NREM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security. Despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note, the only Dr. Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned in video security and proved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project, Wallrider, Mount Massive. That guy sounds like he must have been laughing in his sleep or something. Because REM has to do with the state you're in while you're asleep, because there's light sleep, deep sleep, and then REM. And REM has to deal with when you're dreaming. Alright. Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw him, but he was there. Still gets me every time. I think it's just because of how loud it is, you don't really have much control of, like, the different audios in this game. And mine's almost at 100, and it's super loud. There ain't no batteries.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security and control.
I'm surprised you're even alive still. That looks like...
Get the out of this terrible place.
It kind of looks like it might be going near up your heart too, dude. How you're able to talk without coughing up all that blood? Beyond me. I remember that. I'm inside, bodies everywhere, blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind a bar. Dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO has been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity. The third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. Well, Miles, you wanted to come in here. You wanted a record-breaking story. Did you not see all the vehicles that were abandoned outside? Did you think it would have been a little noisy in here with all the cops here? And you're just like, oh, we're gonna get a record-breaking story. Everything will be fine. And then you come in and you regret your decisions, even though you're the one that likes to dig deep into stuff that most journalists wouldn't. And you're now gonna complain that you made your way in here? Well, you gotta finish what you started. This was completely your decision.
Little pig.
The creepy priest looking dude.
And who are you then?
He's so weird. I don't know. It's been so long, I don't know if he was...
I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
I don't remember if that guy was exactly trustworthy or not. It's been so long. But he's always... I remember he always weirded me out. Proclaim the gospel. I guess there's a front door over there. I mean, did this not alarm you at all, Miles? You didn't think, you know, since all these cops and stuff are here, that it was a little weird that it was a little quiet? Oh, there's a document back over here. Affidavits having been made before the board of directors by Markov Hardline Security, MHS, who has reason to believe catastrophic security failure of psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony establish sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and ground for the issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document to you and the surveying relatives, surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corporation or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which required their actions regardless of responsibility. It was basically a warrant that was put out on this place. I think there was a document back here. I don't think there's actually anything in this room. Let me see, just get a quick gander. I don't remember if there was a battery laying around or not. I'm going to try to collect as many of those as I can. I'm only going to record when I actually need to, or pull up my camera anyway. We do have a document over here. Another one. Therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostic. Biometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraint had to be altered to accommodate his enormous, extensive dermal interruptions as consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims that the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing, seems to have some boyhood experience with Tothra lizards and their peridial eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation amplified by therapy is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. It sounds like they might have been experimenting on this Walker guy and he had to be restrained because then he was saying his skin was being ripped from his forehead, he was hurting himself, he was mutilating himself. They had to restrain him in a way where he could not do any of that. Yeah, it sounds really messed up. Is there anything back here? Yeah. I know that guy's not gonna do anything, he's just gonna give us a little hello when we come back around. What you guys watching? They're here. The TV people have come. Alright, that's enough. I think there's a key card over here. Yeah. For the security room. Security control. I don't think there is anything else. Yeah, no. We're gonna see if this actually works. I almost did if I could. I wonder if this is that guy. But I heard that apparently if you do this while you're walking by him, you can actually skip this part if you just want to skip that. He is upset. I don't blame you though. They were doing some up here. Alright, to the security room. Bye-bye. I don't think there was anything. Just some nasty stuff. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I think there's a battery in here. Yep. Oh, you too. Okay. I know the big guy's gonna come out after we mess with this. We're just gonna go for the basement after we hide the first time. This creepy priest guy coming back. That guy really weirds me out. The big is stalking me. Found a patient file for Chris Walker, ex-military police. Several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of blood in this place is on his hands, but not all of it.
You are here, weren't you? You're a pig. I'll find out where you are.
Yes, please go away. Which way you going? You gonna go right or left? I need to go right. Pick a direction and go. Okay. Past the window. Okay. And then we're just gonna make a break for it for the basement area for the power. Okay. Now we're just gonna make a break for it. He's not gonna be able to get through this gap right here.
Who's there?
We're just gonna make a break for it for this other room over here, because that guy's gonna have to... Why am I stuck? Oh my god. There's 3 buttons. He's gonna be breaking that door in a second. There he goes. Okay, so now we just need to go to the right side and get that last button. Still got 3 batteries after this. Oh, don't you do it. Not this early. There was no pooty tat there. Alright. Where's he going? He's going to the other room, it looks like. Sounds like. Or over there. I think I just made a little too much noise, right? Getting stuck on stuff. We're just gonna hide. You're opening the other one. Just another ghost. He's leaving. Okay. We're just gonna hit the switch and we'll more than likely have to hide again because he's gonna come back and investigate the noise. So he'll be back here in a second. I'm gonna turn this off so I don't waste my batteries. I can hear him. Yeah, there he goes. He's back in here. Just don't open this locker. heaven and went away. Okay, so he left again. He actually did not check this time. Is there any batteries or anything in here? I just gotta hope he doesn't turn back around and come this way. If he does, then we're just gonna have to make a... Yep, make a break for it! Hit this. Turn around. Jump. Go through this gap. I only got hit once right there. We're good. I just need to go to the security room. I recognize that color of the robe. You're the priest again.
Son.
Yep.
I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see
You're not
it?
to be trusted.
Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
Yeah, there was a supernatural entity. I just don't remember his name.
Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
So we are in a cell, a padded cell. Rest in peace. He did not kill his enemies. Benny here follows. Something, I don't know. Well,
Here is my blood and they bark. Now, get back! Get the fuck away from me!
that's all the time I'm gonna have for this first part. We are gonna be continuing this more than likely after this week from today. We're gonna be doing Outlast playthroughs at least once a week to make it easier on myself since I don't really have a set schedule. With the way things are, it's kind of a bit difficult.
No more space. Alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, I'll be back. But, we will continue this either the same day as it was today, Saturday, or it'll be between Monday and Friday. Haven't fully decided yet. I will be recording the second part since I had to re-record this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button or dislike it. I don't care which. If you guys want to see more or any future content, you can also subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
You really should have taken out to see them wolves on the hunt playing hero. Volunteer just to be my prey. Unknowing of the fact I